So new data came out that looks at zombie foreclosures. And these are actually pretty interesting properties because what they are their foreclosures that are in the process. But the lender hasn't fully seized these properties yet. And at the same time, the homeowner who's missed payments has already walked away from the property, or in many cases died. So basically these properties are sitting there abandoned, no one's taking care of them, no one's claiming ownership, and they get categorized as these zombie foreclosures. So actually we've seen them drop down pretty significantly in our area. We did a pretty big investigation into these last summer, and we found that actually Sarasota had one of the highest sheer numbers of these foreclosure zombies in the nation. But since then, over the last year, we've actually made substantial progress. The banks are getting their paperwork together and taking some of these homes, and more people are making payments, and we're seeing the numbers die down, which is good for the economy and good for neighborhoods here in our area.
Tonight is Game 4 of the NBA Finals between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors. Golden State has to get its shooting touch back, or that series will be going to Cleveland pretty quick. Saturday, the Tampa Bay Lightning hosts the Blackhawks in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. That series is tied up 2-2, and that's going to be a big, big game. And Friday, at Nathan Benderson Park, the U.S. World Youth Rowing Championships begin, and they go through Sunday.
Today we've got a story about a leading Venice cardiovascular surgeon, Dr. Jonathan Fong, who is moving up north here to Sarasota, going to join the team at Sarasota Memorial Hospital. It's a loss for Venice because he's led their hospital to a lot of cardiovascular awards, but he'll join the team at Sarasota, which is affiliated with Columbia University Cardiac Care, and just get to work with a lot more technologies and more different types of surgery.
So we've been following the case of a deadly hit and run that happened Tuesday night at US 301 and 17th Street. In that case, Michael Wright, 48, was traveling across the road in a wheelchair and was hit by a vehicle. Sarasota Police Department has been searching for that driver. And just after midnight today, at about 12:30 a.m., Malik Clyburn, who's 19, turned himself in as the driver of that vehicle that hit Michael Wright. He has a first appearance hearing at the Sarasota County Jail at 1 o'clock today. He's right now charged with leaving the scene of a crash resulting in death, which is a felony, and driving with a license suspended with knowledge, which is a misdemeanor. So currently he's being held on a bond of $20,120. At that first appearance, they will discuss his bond, whether or not that will increase, stay the same, or any other conditions of his release from jail. So check the Herald-Tribune later, and we're going to have some information on what happens at Malik Clyburn's first appearance hearing today.